blender. Now what we're going to do is, I was trying to think of a way I could do sort of a pie thing. But, and graham cracker crust is really easy to make because you just use butter and a little sugar and then you press it into a pan. But then I thought of what toppings can you make with that? So, and I didn't want you to have to make custards. So what I decided to do is make a crumble that was actually going to go on top of the fruit instead of underneath the fruit. So I have this is a very small amount, just 2 graham crackers here. Graham crackers. My son always says if we're eating graham crackers, all the good cookies are gone. But I happen to love having graham crackers, and they really go with a lot of things. We're going to put some butter in it in small pieces. So we're going to break it up into little pieces. So not too much, a couple of spoonfuls it looks like. And then we'll put a little of the sugar in. Now we don't want this to be pasty. We want it to be a crumble, so don't chop it too long. This is actually a mini processor. It chops and grinds. And as soon as you see it flowing around consistently, then you know it's ready. That is beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this little crumble here. I'm just going to eat it. Mmm, that's great. Okay, so that's what we're going to do is we're going to plate this first. Here's our pears. Let's get our pears out. Look at that. They smell delicious. There's a little bit of syrup in here. You're just going to make a nice arrangement. Overlapping them a little. And you can pour some of the sauce on the plate right over the pears. This is wonderful. It was wine, butter, sugar, a little cinnamon, and the pears. The pear juice and the wine infused together. And now we put a little crumble on. Sprinkle it over. So it's like an upside down pie. That's nice. And then some whipped cream. Oh, look at that. This whipped cream is very creamy in color because I used the natural organic sugar. And then we're going to top that with some berries. This is very impressive. Okay, so we're going to make a sundae. You know, not everything has to be really fancy. And it just, ooh, look at this. Organic vanilla ice cream with the beads in it, little vanilla seed. What's with this ice cream? It likes to jump out. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some cashews to it. And I'm just going to crush them in my fingers. You can also use a little, you can crush them under a piece of paper towel and bang them with something. But this is fine, and they don't have to be that small. And I'm just going to layer it this way, so I'm going to put some honey. This is the nut and honey sundae. Honey. And I think it's the scooper. Maybe I'll use a spoon instead. The vanilla ice cream. It's a jumping bean. It's a jumping vanilla bean. Okay. And then some more nuts. And just break them up. And that's just a simple thing. So you can use anything again. You can use any nuts you like. You can use almonds. You can use pecans. These are cashews. You can use honey. You can use a chocolate syrup. That's it. It's a little extra flavor. It shows that you've thought about something, that you didn't just buy a cake from the store, that you took care. And as a special treat, my wonderful friend Monica has a company called Painter Girl Chocolates. She's a painter, and many of the chocolates represent painters. This box happens to be a Frida box for Frida Kahlo. And the chocolates have Mexican flavors in them. So we're going to add this. It's beautiful. It actually has a picture of Frida. And I'm going to add this to our sundae. Thank you, Monica. Now we're going to put some ice cream on our plate and put the bananas on top of it. You can use any flavor ice cream you like. Vanilla is nice because there's so many complex flavors in the fruits that we prepared that a plain vanilla is really going to complement it. And then we just take our bananas. Whoa. Very nice and syrupy. The bananas are soft, buttery flavor, the orange. Drizzle the syrup. And to complement this, I'm actually going to drizzle a little basil flakes on it, ribbons. And here's your bananas and your sundae. So making desserts don't have to be baked. Be creative and show that you care. Have fun.